Good morning, Sanchit.
Hi, Vishal.
Today we are going to talk a little bit about Agile development process and how software product company in logistics space can benefit from Agile development.
Sure.
So tell me a little bit about what Agile is and how you guys use it to deliver products faster and better.
Right. So, Agile is a way where we develop and deploy software in quick succession. So we typically have small iterations which can be from 2 to 4 weeks. And at the end of each iteration, we have working software, defect-free working software, which is delivered to our client, and then it could be actually deployed to a production server and being used by, and be used by actual consumers of that software. So unlike the traditional methodologies where you might have to wait 6 months or 8 months to see the software, what you are getting here is a working software every 2 to 4 weeks, and which during which you can always change your requirements, which obviously come from the changing needs of your business. So that's what that's the fundamental of using Agile for product development, wherein you cannot predict where your market will be in 6 months from now. So you cannot really predict or freeze your requirements today. The requirements are flexible. You can keep changing them, and your process is robust enough to take these requirements and accommodate them into your iteration plans and still deliver defect-free working code every 2 to 4 weeks.
So how do you do that? I mean, are there any sort of tools or processes you follow to make that happen?
Yeah. So how we do it is, so typically we have clients who are ISVs in say logistics and supply chain.
ISV is like independent software vendors, so guys who make software products.
Yeah, so we develop software products around logistics with our clients who actually hold the copyright and the intellectual property of the software.
Okay.
So yeah, we work with them to really develop that software product for them. So to answer your question, how we do it is we use a tool called RallyDev. Which is one of the leading tools for Agile project development. And how we do it is basically we work with our client and the product owner from the client's team, who really discusses the requirements with us, and we really break down the whole product roadmap into say 2 to 4 weeks iterations. Okay. And for each such iteration, we create user stories and put them into RallyDev. Now these stories are transparent and accessible to our client's team and to us. And we have a team which then picks up these user stories and keeps working on them. Okay. Now during this, when they work, the status of each user story is being updated in the software very often. So the client knows how each user story is getting done. And a user story is nothing but a simple workflow of the software. Okay. What a user would do using your software. Okay. So what really the biggest value add here is that since our clients, the product owner, can see the status of the user stories and the team, we can have really good predictable shipping dates. So so for example, if in a 2 weeks iteration, if we can see that the 50% of the user stories have been done in the first week or so, we are pretty confident of delivering the software in 2 weeks as planned. Okay. Another very important factor here is having the product owner talk to our entire development team. Okay. And how do you do that? We do this using videos. Okay. Yeah. So we do video conferencing. Exactly. So we do video conferencing for all our. So typically, we have an iteration planning meeting in the beginning of the iteration and a review meeting at the end of the iteration. So these two meetings are attended by the product owner and the entire team. In addition to this, we have daily stand-up meetings or scrums. So all of these happen over video conferencing. Okay. To give a much more personal feeling to our clients and to us. So that the two teams bond together, are more forthright, because communication, obviously, we all know is key. I think it goes a long way in building trust and confidence.
How do you train your guys to follow these tools and these processes?
Sure. See, we have 3 or 4 people here who are champions of Agile.
Okay.
So when we get new people into the project, we train them on the philosophy and the methodology of Agile and the tool, and see that handhold them through the first 1 or 2 iterations to see they are getting the best value of our processes. Yeah. So I think that's the key. So basically, for our clients, the good thing is that they can really change requirements, user stories, as per their priorities. They can see what could be the shipping, predictable shipping date. They can see how many defects are being produced by the team. They can really interact with each team member. So it's basically like working with your own team, using communication tools, video conferencing.
Yeah, it's just much faster and much more flexible than traditional way of doing things.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like working with your own team. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sanchit.